Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Hello everyone. I'm Saira Riaz and I'm working as an academic fellow in the Department of Languages and Management in the International Islamic University of Malaysia. Today I'm going to present my research to all of you. The topic of my research is a profile of teacher leadership, a case study of a school for refugee children in Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia. Effective leadership is an essential ingredient in the sustainable school improvement. Development in science and technology elaborates the concept of educational leadership from principalship to teacher leadership by expanding teachers' roles as leaders both inside and outside the classroom. Katzenmeier and Moeller in 2001 stated that teacher leaders are leaders within and beyond the classroom. And he identified with and contribute to a community of teacher learners and leaders and influence others towards improved educational practice. To discuss the background of the study, the concept of leadership has evolved over the years. Leadership was considered as a dominating individual trait. Gradually, the concept of leadership moved towards empowerment, transformation, and community, as indicated by the theory of Bateman, Glaser, and Strauss in 1999. A new concept emerged that leadership can be dispersed among people, and this was stated by Jackson in 2002. This concept supported the concept of teacher leadership that encouraged healthy and positive relationships among individuals within a school. The study was an attempt to probe into the roles performed by teachers as leaders inside the classroom, challenges faced by teacher leaders, and the teachers' recommendations to strengthen the leadership component in a refugee academy. The researcher felt the need to conduct the study because school teachers are in the position to unveil their hidden identity and their efforts towards the whole school improvement from inside the classroom. These are the research questions. Number one, what roles do teachers perform as teacher leaders in their classroom? Number two, what are the challenges faced by the teachers in the classroom when engaging in teacher leadership? Number three, what are the teachers' recommendations to enhance teacher leadership in schools? For methodology, the case study method suited the best to this study because it permitted to probe and study the characters in real-life situation, as this concept was given by Yin in 2015. The qualitative approach was used because it suited the best for the case study and it covers the narratives, as mentioned by Creswell in 2016. Data was collected by semi-structured face-to-face interviews. Convenient sampling was used as the researcher was volunteering in the school. It was time-saving and cost-effective. The selected participants were principals, academic coordinator, head teacher, and teachers. And so the semi-structured interviews, two formal teacher leaders and two informal teacher leaders, they were basically the participant of the research. And each interview was recorded and the duration was 15 to 20 minutes. This is the profile of the participants for qualitative study. Principal with the experience of 15 years. She was a school leader at the age of 60 years. Academic coordinator with 30 years experience. Formal teacher leadership, teacher leader A at the age of 61 years. Then head teacher, 10 years of experience. Formal teacher leader B and 58 years of age. Teacher with 10 years experience, informal teacher leader C, and she was 65 years old. However, teacher with 3 years of experience was informal teacher leader D at the age of 21 years. Data was analyzed through interviews, was collected through interviews and later on inductively analyzed. Each theme has various sub-themes and the major themes are predetermined themes. whereas the sub-themes are emergent themes. And it was analyzed basically through coding and themes. Coding method as transcribed by Saldana, descriptive codes from data collected across various time periods and charted in matrices are useful for assessing longitudinal participant change. Saldana gave this concept in 2003 and 8. Finding and discussions, the main themes were roles. Data gave the findings that the main themes through coding and thematical analysis, the main themes were roles, factors to improve teacher leadership, challenges, and the recommendations. It was found that teachers were performing multiple roles, such as they were teachers, they practiced value-based teaching as facilitators, and they encouraged creativity in the classroom. They were also working as mentors to young teachers, and they developed collegiality with senior colleagues and young colleagues as well. Teacher Leader D mentioned, you as a teacher have to make sure that you are giving the latest information to students. We put students into groups, they develop a sense of community. Challenges, which is the second theme. There were many challenges that teacher leaders were confronting, such as class management, lack of time with excessive workload, and low salaries. Teaching refugee children was a very challenging job. Students had multicultural and multi-ethnic identities with the background of discontinued education and behavioral issues. Teacher literacy highlighted students come from different countries, different languages, different background. So there is always a clash among students. There we have to handle very carefully, so we follow life skills. The third theme was recommendations given by teacher leaders, such as technology, involvement of management, culture of recognition as leaders, respect, and job satisfaction. Teacher Leader A recommended if students have laptops, they can do research on their own. A teacher as a facilitator is a leader to them. So teachers' job is to bring out their thinking skills. Conclusion: by playing multifunctional roles, teacher leaders extend their efforts from the classroom towards the whole school development. They establish a professional learning community by mentoring. Teaching refugee children is challenging, and refugee children demand a lot of patience due to their multi-ethnicity, lack of ethical values, and psychological issues. Overworked and low-paid, teachers are still satisfied with their jobs for the love of students and highly motivated to improve the standard of school. They are named as transformational leaders or the agents of change in the school setting due to their professional and humanitarian qualities. Thank you very much.